Man, have a little patience, going through changes. Cause at the end of the day, God still God, let him have his way. We tried our way, now let's try his and say amen to whatever his will. We can't act now on what we feel, cause 10 out of 10 times the feeling ain't real. I've been there, done that, trust I know. If I know nothing, this I know, that God is working, and that's for sure. And it's in your favor, so don't let go. Cause the enemy came in to take my right, and in the midst of it all, he tried to take my life. But today I stand, and here I am, and here she am, so here we am. Let me show you, I'll never hurt you, I'll never leave you. I'll be there, I'll be there to serve you. I love you, I'll be there when you need. Somebody say love is patient and love is kind. Love ain't boastful and it won't lie. Love is patient, love is kind. Love ain't boastful.
What up?
Good evening.
I hope that our sound is right. So give us just a second too, you guys.
To test it out.
To make sure. Can y'all hear us? If you can hear us, show us some love. Give us some hearts. Give us some. We can hear y'all.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Guess what?
I'm working on
We figured it out ourselves.
What do we
Thank
figure
you that the sound is working.
Yes.
It just came up on my phone.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
What's up, y'all?
How y'all doing?
How are ya? So we're back. It's Thursday.
It is.
And so we don't have Bible study.
France, by the way.
Purple rain, purple rain. You gotta know it. Yes, you gotta know it. Woo! Anyway, so usually on Thursdays we have Bible study, and so since tonight, Checkpoint, shout out to Apex everywhere. What's up, family? If you here with us, say hey, show us some love or whatever.
Most definitely.
So usually we have
or two.
Don't do Pastor. At least you be paying attention. That's all that means.
I got you.
So usually we're in Bible study, and so tonight we're not. And so we decided to, kind of use this opportunity to talk. Do our favorite thing.
Always talking.
And so King had an amazing topic, and so I was like, you know what, since we're talking about that, let's go ahead and record that, because I know that that's going to be really good, and it could possibly be very helpful. So what's up, King? What's our topic?
Well, in my wonderful life, I'm always thinking great things. You couldn't hear me be really cocky before, so I want to make up for it. Okay. I'm magnanimous in nature, and you're welcome. No, just playing. I was sitting here thinking while we were talking for a second, and I was like, what about overcoming relationship fears? So walk that through. Is it too good to let go? Is it too God to let go or too good to be true? So is it?
So he got that from me because I got that from Sarah Jakes. Sarah said on a post that she was talking about Torrey, and I've mentioned this a couple of times because it really did bless me. That when Torrey came into her life, that it wasn't so much that it was too good to be true; it was too God to let go, and it really resonated with me.
That was good.
And so that's how I felt, about this situation. When it happened so suddenly, and don't make me change my mind. It happened so suddenly, right. And it felt so good. It was just surreal. Very much so. Surreal, it was surreal. Yeah. And so in it being surreal, I really was just like, something gonna happen.
Waiting for the shoe to drop.
And so we get a lot of people that have been following our pages and following our podcast. Thank y'all so much for listening and giving your feedback. See, you threw me off. Giving your feedback and how the podcast has been, encouraging you, blessing you, entertaining you. And that's all we want to do. We just want to have a great conversation. We believe that we have great conversation anyway. Yes. And so we just want to share our conversation with others, with everybody, with the world.
And always feel free to give in too. I mean, honestly, I don't, like take good and bad advice. It's just words. It's like it's criticism. It's constructive. Talk to us and help us because we want to help people too. And we talk to people consistently about relationships and being better than before and consistently driving to be better. Share with us. Let us know how we feel. Like,
just waiting on what? Waiting on. Help us out with that. You got a lot of dots. We can't read dots. So anyway, we're going to talk about what King was going to talk about.
Hey, sis.
With it. What you got going on?
So let's think about this. Is it too good? I mean, is it too God to let go or too good to be true? So when you think of something that's too God to let go, what comes to your mind on that? It's so God. It's so oily.
It's just God.
Yeah.
It's that exactly. It's when you're in the presence of God and you don't want to get out of that place, which is why it's such a sensitive time and place. Right. That's why, like our time with God is so intimate and it makes us feel so good that we don't want to ever leave from it. And so that's how agape love feels. Yes, it feels so amazing that you never want to not, have it around. Right. And so I was able to recognize that really early in our relationship. And I was like, now, wait a minute. Is this what I think it is? Is it what I want it to be? Or is this, what God has for me?
Well, how were you able to recognize it?
Just prayer. I'm daily seeking God for it because, this looks good, but I'm daily seeking God about it, because we can just never be too sure. And I believe that as long as I stay at his feet, as long as I continue to seek him and continue to allow him to guide me, so far, we're here now. Right. So clearly, something's good. Something's good. Yeah. A lot is good. Way more than half.
So to those people who are going through struggles, because there are people who are struggling, right? Mm-hmm. How do you help someone understand what's good for them and what's toxic?
That's definitely personal. Right. You have to be at a place in your own personal life where you're able to recognize how you feel. Recognize how you feel and commit to whatever that knowledge is. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of times we'll recognize something and then we'll try to make it be something completely different. And you'll always be all over the place.
Why do we do that, though?
I mean, because
we can't take people for what they do?
We don't want to take people for what they do. We don't want to take life for what it is. We don't want to take situations for what they are. We never want to do that because it's easier to just go around it and just create this fantasy world and feeling and land. And I'm like, well, it'll just go away.
It'll get better.
It'll
change.
I mean, and sometimes it does get better.
Yeah, but
I'm not saying that it's not going to get better, but if it consistently is reflecting one thing,
listen.
That's what it is, like that. And I had to get to that place. And so once I got to that place and I was like, okay, you know what? Once I knew and could recognize the good for me, it was easy for me to once I was really able to accept and recognize the bad for me, I was able to accept and recognize the good for me too. Because when you've had bad, you know the difference. Yeah. It's not going to be the same. It's not the same. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying that everybody in my past was bad, but they weren't the best that I needed them to be. Like I had some great exes. Shout out to my exes. Y'all was dope for what you were, for when you was, but it wasn't enough to sustain our relationship. And so, because like I've always said, I knew what it was that I wanted to feel. And I knew that if I sought after God and I allowed him to just open a door or, put me in a place to receive something, then I would.
Did you make a list?
I definitely did. I don't know if I told you all this, but I said it on the radio show, on the Tony B show on Fox Sharp Radio. Y'all tune in every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. So I did talk about that on the show.
Hey, Ray. Hey, Sharon.
that I did a 31 days of praying for your future husband. And so I did have this list, but can I be real? You know, 100.
Always.
You know, everything on the list, you know, it wasn't necessarily hit. So that's why we have to be careful with our list. And so I changed it from having a list to having God allow me to meet a man of this caliber. You know, so I'm praying for characteristics. I'm more so praying about his fruit and, you know, like his temperance and his patience, not what he looked like and how tall he was and how muscular he was and, you know, how long his dreads are. You know, like, I because ladies, let's be 100. We gonna be 100.
Yeah.
We know what we want them to, fellas. Yeah. You know what that person, what you want that person to look like.
Right.
But
just
all
you
the
want
time.
Them for you.
Exactly. But
and
what
when
ends up happening,
better, you do better. I see you. Sis.
You have like all these years of being with somebody because of how they look. Mm-hmm. But how do they really make you feel? After you get past how they look, how do they make you feel? How do they make you grow? How do they make you yearn? How do they make you pray? Like, how do they make you better? You know, what are you all building? You know, and so that's where I was. That's what I wanted. I wanted more than a feeling. I wanted foundation, and I wanted something that just, you know, built a tower. A stairway to heaven.
Stairway, that's another one. Okay, we all kinds.
What's up, Shan Turner? Go ahead,
you guys. But yeah, okay. So you wanted more. Okay, you know what you're attracted to. Where's the substance?
Right. Yeah, you know what you're attracted to. Now I'm not saying you got to go be with somebody that you're not attracted to. No. Heck no. There's no way I could be with the king if he was not attracted to me. I mean, so I'm just saying, like, you have to have that. But was it a attribute? Was it an attribute?
Hey.
You know, did we hit them dots? No,
you know what? Give you what you need to give you so you can get what you want. That's how God kind of operates.
Yeah, because you know my packages have looked. If you know me, my packages have looked different. You know, I have had some packages, and they were some good solid packages, honey, with some nice futures.
Oh,
but you know, God had a better future for me and a better plan.
Everything that glitters
and a whole king, huh? Oh, shut. Hey, anyway. But yeah, so what do y'all think? What do y'all think about that as far as too good to be true or too good to let go? Because you do have situations where it's too good to be true. We've all been in those situations. We've all been in good relationships that was great at first, and then I knew you weren't right.
You gotta have that intent on point. What do you don't go into a relationship instantly saying, what can I get? Like, what is, you know, if it ain't this, it ain't for me. I don't know this. Yes, you should have standards and things like that, but you also have to be understanding of what you want to work on. Like, go into a relationship with the intent of getting somewhere. Yeah. Like, that's what I see where we're going, not where we are. Yeah. Because if I only focus on where we are, it'll always be where we were, and I'll never be successful. Yeah. Right? So that right there is always keep trying to go forward with that. So yeah,
it's one of the reasons why I like the show Married at First Sight. I like that show. Everybody thinks that it's crazy.
The little baby dude. But he was tall though, so it made me feel halfway better.
Whatever. But no, what I do appreciate about it is because like they are walking in saying, okay, this is what I want. This is, you know, from day one, this is how I'm going to act with you. And so I was at church for my brother's ordination deacon, and the sermon title was Beginning with the End in Mind. And so if we look at relationships like that, even, you know, as we look at, like I told you, it's spirituality and our intimate relationships, you know, they are very, you know, closely knit together, which is why you have to be equally yoked with someone. But nevertheless, that phrase by itself stuck out to me in so many different aspects of life, beginning with the end in mind. And so if we apply that to relationship, now it's one thing to date somebody, to get to know somebody, but when you're actually in relationship and you're courting, let's go back, courting. because
she
of
hated on that
courting.
word. Courting.
I didn't hate on the word, but what I was saying, I was just meddling with you. But because King told me that he's courting me.
Yeah.
And everything about his actions shows me that he's courting me. Like, it is very, like, his intention is to marry me, you know? And so I can appreciate that. And, you know, I'll let him wife me. I'll let him be hubby. As I'm getting confirmation from God. And so if we look at the relationship, so we get to that place of courting.
Right.
At the beginning of that, you have an end in mind.
Literally.
You have, I want marriage. You know,
intent.
that's the intent. That's
right.
what you want at the end. So I believe that that's how you can kind of decipher the too good to be true and too God to let go, because where you going?
So this is another thing I was thinking about when you were saying that. How about trying to not let your old self, your past self, affect your future self? Like, so when you are presented with that good or that God, you know, that too good to be true or that too God to let go, how do you keep yourself from being deterred or distracted by, like, past stuff? Like, you know, because baggage is everywhere. We're not.
Yeah.
No one. You're not gonna be.
You have to decide in your mind that you want to be a better person or a different person.
Okay.
I don't accept or even regard what people tell me that happened in, like, past relationships. You know, that's what you did with that person. You know, and that's how you were with that person. I'm a whole nother person. And so just because I act like this with this person or I act like that with this, you know, that doesn't mean that I'm going to treat and act. Because I don't act like, I'm kind of the same. But one, my attention is different. And we in a whole different place.
Right.
So because of that, no, I'm not the same person that I was. I'm not the same girlfriend that I was 2 years ago or 3 years ago, or the same situationship friend that I was. Like, I'm not.
Have the same wants.
You know, I don't even have those same wants, those same desires. Everything is different. And so once you get into that place, you ain't gonna settle for nothing else.
Okay, fair enough.
And what y'all think? Y'all give us something. It can go left real quick. Too much fraud, perpetrate. Now that's real, because I said the same thing. How do I know this is not, like, that you ain't just putting up a facade? No, this is real. But no,
that's
people.
For a lot of people don't spend a lot of time, like, kicking it.
Right, and break that down and how you can tell that it's not fraud, because this is what somebody said. Too much fraud and perpetuate. I'm tongue tied. Perpetuate.
You see that effect I got on it. No, so so think about this. One rule, I think.
Perpetuating. I was so mad
you were
at
so
myself.
Close.
I know.
She stopped and focused
I don't
on
have
it.
on
So
my
cute.
contacts. Let's start there. Or my glasses. No, because Pastor said that these glasses look like I'm Hollywood. And I don't want to look Hollywood.
Come on, do it so I can take selfies.
No.
All right. So the way we can stop that is two things.
Hey,
one,
Nisha.
Be patient. First off, I have a 6-month rule. I don't think anybody can hold a certain level of crazy for 6 months. It's the most amazing thing ever. I have clocked it in relationships and dating. By that 6th month, if you spend enough time with someone and you hit that 6-month mark, it's a whole different person. And I used to joke about that with my friends, and I had to see it to believe it. If you're the same person who you are regardless, you can't hide that through a lot of time. You know, we spend a lot of time together, so it's almost impossible to hide. And
from the beginning, we did that. Like, we were very intentional about how much we talked.
8 hours.
And it wasn't, and we didn't even try. I mean, I'm talking about Poking. He was leaving me at like 2 o'clock in the morning, getting up,
still going to work.
And, you know, because all of this stuff is happening in the evening. We would, like, be sitting in the car, you know, or somewhere. Everything was very public. We were never trying to be in the close quarters because, you know, too much too fast can lead to some
happy homes. No, that's not what you want to say?
Not what I was going to say.
It went left real quick.
But nevertheless. So, yeah, so y'all, we wanted to kind of get into it and make it a little fun.
I said that's deep.
We wanted to kind of talk about some pop culture relationships.
Yeah, let's get on that. All the
too good to be true or too God to let go. So this is our first Too Good to Be True who got to let go.
Let's know what you think about this.
Y'all let us know what you think about this. Y'all ready? Come on, tune in. So Too Good to Be True who got to let go. Kountry Wayne and Jess hilarious.
He look like I feel when we taking pictures.
He looks like. So Kountry Wayne and Jess hilarious have recently gotten together, you guys, and it's been.
Couple,
I think it's a dope couple. People
like,
have been hating.
I ain't gonna flex. She even look cuter.
She looks happier. Like y'all, let me tell y'all what it is. What y'all think? Y'all tell me. Too good to be true or too God to let go. What y'all think about Jess hilarious and what y'all does this relationship look fake? Yeah?
I mean, he look like he's taking a prison photo right now. He's real uncomfortable.
By this time in the video, he kind of was over taking taking the little thing. So let me see. It was supposed to be a little video. I don't know what happened to it. It should have played. There you go.
Look at him. Still looks miserable.
Yeah, he doesn't. It's supposed to go a little bit faster, but
I think they're supposed to be together.
So no, they are together.
I mean,
he bought her house.
I think this is meant to be. Like, this is
so I don't know if.
To God.
I agree, Michael. I definitely agree that they really are happy together. I do believe that even though he was married. And yeah, I know his divorce not final, but listen.
She ain't letting go. That's just her.
Listen, I mean, but he wasn't happy. And my thing is, if he wasn't happy, I'm not finna make no man stay with me.
I ain't finna make no woman stay
I'm
with me.
not finna force you to stay with me. If you don't want to be here, guess what?
Goodbye.
And if I don't want to be here, guess what? I gotta go. I gotta leave. So please don't get hard for me. Listen, so what y'all think?
Look, even her weave got better.
Don't do
like 10 points.
Don't do.
Her weave is up like 10 points. She got extra credit on her weave. Yo, I'm gonna go to her page and tell her she's gonna roast the hell out of me.
Man, yeah, she will. She definitely will. So yeah, I definitely believe that that God is all in this relationship with Jess and Kountry Wayne. So shout out to them. They're funny. I think they're cute together. She seems softer. Yeah. You know, she seemed real hard with Chris. And you know what? The reality is she was the breadwinner.
I mean, yeah.
It's hard to be kind of all soft and stuff when you taking care of your man. Now, I'm not saying if
he would have stopped cheating so much.
If he wasn't cheating and he was acting like a man and she wasn't paying all the bills, then it would have been cool. Because if you listen, if he was carrying them bags, packing them bags, if he was cooking and cleaning and doing all that great stuff that he should do, then I wouldn't mind taking care of him. But you cheating? Yes. And you ain't bringing them to the table? Get out! Goodbye!
Really. So that's why she looks happy, because she's not doing it. It's not. I don't think it's the breadwinner thing. It's 2019. I keep seeing reports. The bread is on the table for everybody who can get it. Mm-hmm. I think that's it. Like, now it's just about legacy and survival. That's the only two things you have.
Right.
Now. But he seemed to be kind of a band to me, to be honest with you. A B blank Negro. So
I don't know what that is.
Mitch, if you watch Kevin Hart's show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a lady.
Who was she with before? So she was with like this dude that she, kind of just grew up with. His name was Chris.
He's just Chris.
Just this dude from he's not her baby daddy, but he's just like a guy from where she from. And they was together for a while. And
through a lot of public.
He was cheating.
Yeah, a lot of public whatever. And every time she would fight back.
We have to be open, have an open mind, and be willing to help one grow. I agree. Yeah, you have to.
I help her grow all the time.
Yeah. You do. Yep, you do.
You fought through that one great. I'm proud of you for that.
You did. I mean, no, but you do. You definitely do help me grow. And I know for a fact I help you grow.
Definitely.
Not in height, but boom, because you tried too hard with that last one. You tried too hard. You tried too hard. You gotta be quicker than that.
Your man's funny too now.
Come on. Okay. What you got?
Nothing right now.
Oh, okay. We're waiting.
Rain check.
And we'll wait.
Came home early for that.
All right. St. Patty's Day is coming up. Anybody need a little leprechaun for the party?
Can't take me home.
Holla at your boy.
Can't take me home though, because
We'll get him some green up his little
That's it.
high top hat.
Yeah.
Look at the beard coming out. We'll
Irish.
dye that.
Getting all the gold.
That little orange.
Coming for it.
Mm-hmm.
Understand that.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, so next. Let's go to the next couple. Shout out to Jess and Kountry Wayne. We decided that they were
to God
to let go.
To God to let go.
Let's show the people one more time.
How miserable he looks.
He's not miserable.
He looks miserable. Okay.
He's happy. No, first of all, this is the video, and he kind of.
I feel like that.
No, because he got tired of taking them pictures.
The queen takes 17.5 pictures per session.
Whatever.
Selfie. Nope, don't like that one. You're doing it wrong. Move your head that way.
I be trying to help you out. You be like,
I don't get pictures. Like, I don't. Yeah, just like, all right, that's all I got for you.
I love you, though.
Yeah.
All right, so listen, next. Too good to be true, too God to let go. Right.
Oh, this is so God to let go right here. This is nothing but
Should
the Lord.
Chloe let him go?
Shout out
is it too good to be true? I mean, she had True.
Yo.
Too good to be true. Her baby name is True. Too good to be true.
Mama said a problem with that. But Tristan out here winning, okay? All right?
True.
He out here getting pretty women pregnant across the country.
Man.
In succession. He hit 9 months and he out here.
Like, so this was basically too good to be true.
Nah, that's too God to let go.
No, why would she say?
Because all of them knew what they was getting before they got there. Why is this issue? God told you what to do.
But of all friends, like of all people for him to mess around with, he messes around with her sister friend.
Yeah, but that's not her friend. That's her sister friend. That's 6 degrees of separation.
That is not 6 degrees of separation. Where the 6 people at?
Huh?
And when they all sitting together, they go to the club together, they vacation together, they travel together.
Look at this. Look, okay, watch. I'm gonna count it out for you, right? Okay, you got Kim, you got Kylie, you got Courtney, you got what's the mama name?
Chris.
You got Mr. Lady Jenner. That's 5 right there.
Mr. Lady Jenner.
6. That's 6 degrees. Good. Rob don't live there no more. That's 6 degrees of separation. I'm
out of the loop. Who was this black chick? Okay, so the woman on the right is Jordan Woods. She was caught messing with Tristan Thomas in the middle. Thompson, I'm sorry. Tristan Thompson is the baby daddy, the child's father of Miss Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian thought that she had gotten her fairy tale. She had wanted a loving relationship. She wanted a baby, and she had it. It doesn't matter. If he said it was over, it was over.
He left his pregnant baby mother.
Oh.
While he was pregnant.
Guess it was too good to be true.
Went to Khloe, got it in, got her pregnant, and now he was young thing.
Yeah. So, this one was definitely too good to be true. Sorry, Khloe.
Well, we'll split on that.
Sorry, Khloe.
That's all right.
Oh, man, Khloe.
You're Kardashian.
Khloe had, we had.
For you, sister.
I hate what she went through with Lamar, and then now she got to deal with this with Tristan, and
I don't feel bad for her. She knew what she was getting. Lamar had a coke habit. Everyone knew that before in the NBA. That was a rumor. This dude left her baby mothers. When do we take the responsibility? Oh my God, the rich lady.
I guess she felt like because she was Khloe Kardashian, he wasn't going to
That's not the reason.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry, Khloe. Too good to be true.
Next time. She gonna stay.
No true to true. No shade. True.
We got one more.
Yes, one more. Y'all ready for this one? Y'all ready? Too good to be true. Too God to let go.
This is strength right. Oh, not yeah. This is it right here. Which one you guys got?
What y'all got? Too good to be true. Too God to let go.
You're right, bro. You have to let it go. All right. So this is Porsha. Shout out to Porsha.
Porsha and Dennis.
Yes.
I love them together.
Man, who doesn't? That's a real.
Porsha is one of those people. I relate with Porsha so much because at the beginning of last year, I did my 31 days of praying for my future husband. I kept saying, I'm just waiting on my king. So it was like affirmations and speaking those things into
Right.
existence. And so at the beginning of 2018, Porsha said, you know, I'm gonna get married.
She
you know,
did.
like
She
I'm
claimed it.
gonna end up getting married, and
She
you know,
said
like
it.
I'm gonna get pregnant and all of these things. And then at the end of the year, she is pregnant and she's engaged and she's in love, and people were hating at first and trying to say, oh, you know, it's too good to be true, da da da, because he had, you know, he was single. When you're single, who cares if you date multiple people? You're freaking single. You do not have to be, unless you are in a situation where you all have sat down and said, this is what we have going on, this is what we're doing. Then that man can date whoever he wants to. He can put a tattoo however many times he want on his body. It's his body. If he want to be that silly, he can be that silly. Let people be rabbits.
I was just gonna get the tattoo. I was gonna get, you know.
Now, if that's what you want to do, you know, you gonna get that.
Yeah.
You get that.
That's what it was.
Uh-huh.
You support that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Do not expect me to get one too. My body is a temple.
Oh, for real?
My body is a temple.
Hold your wrist up like this.
I done got baptized. Since I got baptized.
You got new wrists?
Everything. I got new wrists.
That's the same
Look,
thing.
I looked at my hands. My hands look new. I looked at my feet. My feet look new too.
Okay.
That's new skin.
That's new skin.
God gave me new skin. Okay, I got new skin. It's like it never happened. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Right, that's what
He ain't no Indian. He gave me new skin.
All right.
This new skin. It's like it never happened. So you know, I'm not tainting my body.
You saying this is this one too good?
This
to be
is
true?
to God to let go. And I that is for Dennis too. I believe that Porsha not gonna do nothing. I believe that she's really in love. I think she's gonna be one of those women that, you know, because you know, you could just tell that with her first marriage. So she's really gonna take, you know, her marriage very seriously. Mm-hmm. It's Dennis. Because, you know, he was a little fun in the streets, you know what I mean?
Who wasn't? That's how he got there.
But so that's what I hope. Dennis, if you happen to watch this, then
stay away from Tristan Thompson.
Stay away. Yeah, because you see what happened with Travis Scott.
Hey.
Now Kylie is saying that Travis, let's pause. Back to Porsha. Before we get too far away and go back to that story.
Go ahead.
Porsha and Dennis is definitely, somebody said too good to be true. You think they're who is too good to be true? I don't know. Maybe that was an old comment. But I believe that Porsha's situation is too God to let go.
It's like a $700,000 ring. $700,000 ring.
Yes. Same grace Lord.
Oh no.
Hallelujah. I'm just kidding. I don't. I want an empire. I didn't know they were an item. You didn't know who were an item. This might be a little delayed, so I don't know where the people coming in at, but it's all right.
No,
anyway, no, I don't know where I get that, but we don't know where they actually see it because this just came on. Yeah.
Oh, look at that learning.
Yeah. Such a student. Anyway, so shout out to Porsha. Congratulations to everything that is going on, that you got going on. Porsha's, I definitely vote to God to let go. On Porsha, so.
Who else you got? Oh, Tristan and, you talk about Travis Scott real quick. Let them know that Travis Scott is.
Oh, yeah, because you told Dennis to stay away from Tristan.
Tristan, you were cheating.
And those are facts.
Tristan makes cheaters.
Because now Kylie Jenner, who is dating and has a child with Travis Scott, has now accused Travis of cheating. So, you know, that's what ended up happening. That's why you got to be careful who you talk to and who you be around, because they'll start like, ooh, well, you must be cheating. I know you must be cheating too. Just because somebody cheating. I mean, I don't know. I ain't in their life. I don't know nothing about no Travis Scott. I don't know nothing about that man, so I don't know if he is cheating or he not cheating, but I do know that it's just coincidence that now all of a sudden she thinks that he's cheating after Khloe's situation.
Well, you know, I think that family gets cheated on a lot, so.
They cheat on people.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing. Like it's just,
I mean, just like I'm talking about in life and business and stuff that they do. You know, I like the Kardashians to an extent, but you know, they ain't all right.
Dynasty.
They are. I mean, you gotta love that. You gotta love it. So,
but it's also always fun spending time with you guys. Thanks so much.
I think King just ended the video, y'all.
I know, right? Isn't that awesome?
Well, Too good to be true. Too got to let go. I believe that. Did you really touch on the whole overcoming relationship fears?
So overcoming relationship fears. Let's do that.
No, first of all, I don't like your voice. I hate when he goes into this newscaster voice. I just be wanting him to be regular.
Well, just get me on the newscast. Look, okay, I'm trying to provide for our future.
Oh my God.
All right, let me understand.
So overcoming relationship fears to even get to the whole too good to be true, too God to let go.
Mm-hmm.
And so go ahead. I'm sorry, I just let him.
All right, so seriously, like overcoming relationship fears. I think the biggest thing or the biggest kicker for relationship sometimes is the fears that we don't know that we already have. Like it's that innate stuff. So like for instance, I dated a young lady one time that had been in a long-term abusive relationship, right?
Physically abusive?
Literally all forms of abuse, basically. Wow. Okay. So physically, verbally, mentally, all that, right?
Wait a minute, y'all. I ain't. House abuse. Go ahead.
I believe it. But my point with that is, I couldn't ever like display a temper around her. I couldn't get upset about something because everything was like, you just going, it would just be to the extreme.
She was traumatized.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's the catch with that, though. Of course, that was in my 6 months. By 6 months, that's when I saw that. But my point with that is when you have those things that you haven't accepted yet or you haven't dealt with, it can sometimes take that. She took that into this relationship. I didn't know it was there. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah. We have to leave our past relationships in the past when we get into new relationships.
So my point is most of our relationship fears is about the baggage that we carry. Mm-hmm. We're taking too much with us. Yeah.
We take too much with us inside into the relationship. That's good. It's so hard to not compare.
That's another thing. Can't do that.
It's easier said than done. Yeah. And the sad part is, why would you even want to compare? Like, one, you shouldn't even be in a situation that's remotely close to. You should always elevate. Like, you should upgrade every relationship. So it should not be anything to compare to.
It should be in a new dimension.
You should be in a new dimension every time.
That's good.
You should. So unless you just downgrading every time or just consistently going after the same type of men or women or people that you are in relationship with, that's the reason why you're comparing. And I think we all have this phase, that's what types do. Honestly.
But you gotta think
that's what types do. Types make us go after the exact same thing
over and over again.
Compare.
But types also give you prejudging prejudice. Mm-hmm. When you like something so much, it's kind of like if my sister or my family never did like going out to eat, I'd be like a lot of people say, I don't eat calamari, I don't eat squid, I don't eat whatever. I would just say it without ever trying it. But when you're dating somebody and you're dating off of specific things that you want, not things that you need, not goals, you put yourself sometimes into like a prejudice thing. Like you're shutting off all the different options you can have because you say, I gotta have.
Oh yeah, I
gotta have
me
a Rick Fox.
That's why I don't have favorites. If you know me, you know that I don't do favorites. If a person asks me, so what's your favorite color? I don't have one, but I'm fond of purple, red, black, and orange. If somebody say green, money. Yes. Somebody says, what's your favorite food? I don't have one. And so they're like, how do you not have a favorite food? Because I don't. It's like, what's your favorite restaurant? I don't have one. I believe that. And they're like, well, why? Because I believe that favorites are discrimination. When you say that this is my favorite, that's going to be your go-to. So every single time when you don't have nothing else to go to, then you're going to go to your favorite. When that's a time or a moment or an opportunity for you to try something different or to go somewhere else. And so for me, that's why I've been to so many different restaurants. That's why I'm always trying different recipes. Like I'm always trying different stuff because I don't want to limit myself to a favorite. So that's, I don't subscribe to that.
I'm her favorite. Y'all will. I was waiting the whole time for to say that. Like, that's the whole thing I was waiting for.
Yes, you are my favorite.
You don't have to say it, man.
You're my favorite.
It hurt. I know. It's painful.
I know. And and let's be real even with that. And we were actually about to go off, but I want to kind of get into that. With favorites, and the reason I kind of also dealt in dating like that. I don't have favorites, so it's almost like
She's
I'm
so
the favorite.
petty.
Sure. I kind of, there was a time I didn't really believe in monogamy.
Yeah, me either.
I didn't believe in monogamy because I felt like, and I'm not saying just be with people like multiple people at one time. Now I do know that there's those type of people that don't subscribe to monogamy, but I'm not saying that. But as far as like the longevity of a relationship, I'm like, yeah, that ain't gonna last, or that I ain't gonna be able to just do that one person like forever. Like I'm gonna get tired of that. Like I don't like the same thing over and over and over and over again. So that was another thing that made me kind of realize that I really like King, because I'm like, I like you every day. I actually like you every day.
Why does it have to sound so surprising?
If you know me, that is a shocker.
I know.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
So that definitely played a part in it. So I of course in some situations you got to have a favorite. Favorite person. Like this is, but it ain't even that you my favorite person. I'm choosing you to be my person. Yeah. So it ain't that you my favorite. So that's when you kind of eliminate the whole favorite thing. It's just something that's yours. It's like, it ain't my favorite coat. It's just my coat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it.
It's just not. I'm just not your
So
favorite.
it ain't that, you my favorite King. You just my King. That's it. So yeah. That's like I always tell my sisters and brothers. I'm like, you my favorite Dylan. And Dylan be like, I'm the only Dylan. I'm like,
But you still my favorite is what you say next. Don't worry. I'll wait.
Anyway, so yeah. Hey sis, what's up? T Reeves in the building. As a matter of fact, you guys, the picture that we just had up of Porsha and Dennis actually was shot by T Reeves Photography. Y'all shout out, get at her if you need any type of photography. So yeah, Tanya, we just played this game of Too Good to Be True, Too God to Let Go. Mm-hmm. And so we were talking about the couples and picking whether or not they were too good to be true or too God to let go. And so we definitely believe that Dennis and Porsha are too God to let go. So we're happy about that.
So what do y'all think about us? Let's see that. What do you think? Are we
yes, that is so good.
No, let me do this. What about everybody except for Mo Grant? Anybody? Because I know what she gonna say.
Yeah, what do y'all think about the kingdom? Do y'all think that the kingdom is too good to be true or too God to let go? We really want to know.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Yeah. So,
not that I care, but I just
know we're not gonna care, but that is gonna be very interesting. I mean, because we have followers, we got fans, we got people that love us, we got people that reach out to us, and that's why we do this.
Most definitely
to encourage people, to inspire people, and to just make people think differently as it relates to dating and being, and you can have fun and be in a kingdom relationship. And so that's one thing that we are practicing and really enjoying the journey of having fun in a kingdom way.
And being intentional.
And God has been honoring that.
Yes, God.
And it's been beautiful. Like, I can honestly say that every day has been beautiful. It hasn't been easy, but it's been beautiful. And so
beautiful through the pain. Not just funny.
So has. we thank you all.
Thank you. Too God to let go. You're so
thank
blessed.
Y'all. So we are grateful for you all for loving us enough to tune in. And listen to the podcast, share the podcast. Follow us on Instagram at Kingdom Living. So that's Kingdom LVN. Mm-hmm. We on YouTube, podcast, Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, like everywhere you can download the podcast.
Morse code, we here. No.
Y'all praying.
Well, I love you.
I know that. Y'all, King brought me roses today. He left work. It was so cute.
She was talking crap.
I was not. I was just hoping that he had a good day.
Nah, she sent me a text message. It was all like spirit and inspirational. I felt, you never seen. Oh, I got it. Everybody's seen The Lion King. At the end when Simba got a roar and everybody roared with him, I felt like that. It was like roar. I was like, I gotta go. I gotta get to it.
He came home. He came to my office.
Gotta get it.
And brought me these flowers.
Yes.
So yes, thank you, baby.
You're very welcome. Even brought her food. So that I cooked.
He cooked.
That part.
Yay, thank you, Tanya. Tanya said she loves seeing the two of us together.
I love seeing us together.
Everybody else, nobody answered. So I guess
we
just gonna take the majority. The majority say I love seeing the two guys to let go. So we just gonna go with that.
Yes.
We gonna go with what the Lord has been saying, and the Lord has just been giving us His blessings. So we just gonna keep going in that. But anyway, I hope everybody's having an amazing, amazing Thursday evening. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Thank y'all. We have technical difficulties at the first time we went around. But, man, Black History Month is over. I don't think we really had one.
But it's
so we're going to try again.
History. Every day is Black History.
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody out there doing dope things because we see you. We're praying for you. And we are hoping that you just keep doing what you do. So it's your girl, Dumb.
King.
And this is King
Dumb
Talks Live. Bye, y'all.
Man, have a little patience. Going through changes. Cause at the end of the day, God still God, let him have his way. We tried our way, now let's try his. And say amen to whatever his will. We can't act now on what we feel. Cause 10 out of 10 times, the feeling ain't real. I've been there, done that. Trust I know, if I know nothing, this I know, that God is working, and that's for sure. And it's in your favor, so don't let go. Cause the enemy came in to take my right. And in the midst of it all, he tried to take my life. But today I stand